we got to do something here. It's not right to ignore this, or it's not right. So it's like, okay, well, now we need to talk to God, and God will give us new laws, or new, maybe just doesn't have to become a law. In this case, it does, but it doesn't necessarily. Maybe it could just be how to deal with this specific case, And in the ancient times, basically, the way this was dealt with, it seems weird to us today, but usually it was dealt with like divination. This was the way to do it. Like when there's something that wasn't covered by the law, it means it's a weird case. It's an exception, and usually what they did was they did the equivalent of divination. They did like drawing lots, draw lots. Like if we don't know, if there's no reason that makes you decide A or B, there's no reason, there's no logic to it, or there's no or it's a special thing that never happened, well, you draw lots, right? That's what they do. It's a kind of divination, drawing lots. I mean, it's a very basic kind, but it is. I mean, you're letting chance happen. Well, this is an interesting subject, by the way. I've never really talked about this, but the idea of sometimes Adam names the animals, okay? That's one aspect. And then there's another, which is listening to the animals, okay? So which I say is related to Eve. Eve listens to the animals, because this is related to the subject I'm talking about here. I just want to explain how this is related to the concept of divination. Okay, now I'm not suggesting anyone practice divination. We're just trying to understand here what it means. So, divination is an example of listening to the animal. Okay, because usually when we work, when we do things, we impose our will upon reality. Okay, so for example, if I'm working my land, I'm going to use let's say my horse to draw a cart and use that to work the land, let's say. Now, this is an example of working. I have a plan, and I'm making my horse do my plan. This is an example of naming the animal. It's not giving an identity to the animal always. It's more general than that. It's about ordering the nature, okay? I'm telling my horse what to do. You're going to follow my will. You're going to participate in my plan, okay? So the other aspect, which is listening to the animals, is related to divination, okay? So, for example, what I could do, and this is still practiced today, instead of me telling the horse what to do, I'll let the horse tell me what's happening, or tell me the meaning. It's like usually I give the narrative to my horse of what I want him to do, but sometimes I'll let the horse give me the narrative. This is divination. So it's still practiced today, okay? The tarot cards, this is what it is. You're letting the cards talk to you, and the cards are determined by facts. It just happens. This is what happened. Now the facts are telling me what to do. The opposite of work. Okay, so when you work, you tell the facts what they are. When you do divination, you let the facts tell you what's what. You see, it's very simple. The story of Balaam is about that, and the donkey.